We're going back to his goalkeeper, Yuri Herkens, who plays for Sparta Prague, regular for their B team. Chance on here for Konadu. No excuses certainly for either of these sides in that respect. The stage is theirs. And here come the Netherlands, looking to assert their authority early on, making the run. It goes into a really good area. It comes straight through to Herkens in goal. Wasn't extended by that. He was one of the stars of the show for Norway in their opening game. Scored a wonderful individual equaliser against England and helped set up the second that put them in front as well. Here is Smit advancing for the Netherlands. 3 points with the third goal. Here he is again, the number 10. Down goes Konadu. Referee waves away the penalty appeal. It's he who found himself in a difficult spot there against Konadu. He will chase after this. Into it ahead of Mikkel Hope. The support from Reed, who's in behind here and stings the palms of Sortren in goal. We've seen temperatures in the high 20s degrees Celsius throughout the course of this competition. Now promising here. Oh, back off the frame of the goal. That was quite some hit from Smit. He's unlucky. Still the danger, those. The Dutch press and probe. Look to get another shot away. Lon's effort blocked almost as soon as it left his boot. Smit was so close a moment ago, and now Reed it behind and fizzing it in from the cross. Let's have another look at just how close Eamon Smit came to a this one again. Turns into trouble and is dispossessed. Touch for Konadu. Actions either side. Here's Smit. Dijkstra in space. Dijkstra to have a go. That less favoured right foot. I think they are complicit in that. They're very quick to get everybody in their own half back behind the ball. Make this more difficult for the Dutch. Crumbling down on their attacking endeavours here. Dijkstra forward. And it goes towards Konadu, trying to turn. Then takes a tumble. Can take on some water again. Go to Voluntari for their final fixture against Germany at the same time on Friday. By Elislit, and maybe the opportunity here for Gonstadt, who was quickly closed down when it did come his way. Particular age range. Before stepping up, along with his coach Evan Sell. Striding into space here is Javaro Reed, whips it in first time. Smit can't quite. Again, will be missing from that competition, but they're determined to try and impose themselves on this one. And they picked a way through here really well up until the defence got back to... Showed why in that previous game. The part that he played in both of the goals against England, scoring one and making one. Not quite been able to get into it yet here. Smit for the Netherlands. Smit outside of him. In first time where it's gathered up by the goalkeeper. The action restarted. Not too many scares that they had to survive in that first period, despite the Dutch dominance. Hitting the crossbar, the one notable exception, but straight from the off. Netherlands here are on the front, and they were almost there to immediately have possession back. And that's been part of the issue for Norway. When they have won the ball, they've not been able to keep hold of it. Too far ahead of Konadu. Region's squad is almost exclusively former domestic-based players. Making hard work of getting that one clear, though. Here's Dijkstra. He came for Konadu. Still might, actually. He's the one challenging the goalkeeper. Defend deep and then try and make the most of the transitions when they come. Dutch all too aware of that danger, but they continue to press and probe themselves here. That combination between Ufkir and Reed. Ufkir of Sparta Rotterdam. deeper one. I think was his target there. Seeing that Lele sit back. Still that Dutch defence. It's conceded, just to remind you, only one goal in the last 8 internationals. Hasn't been in too much danger, but that might change here with Holter helping it on. The goalkeeper gets down smartly enough, Herkens, to make the save. Has to get back to his feet pretty quickly again, because Norway have it back. Still in a useful position. As well as Remen here, he managed to get his shot away. Brought by the left boot of the... The two half-time changes combining Holter and Remen for Norway, and they're looking a little more threatening now, aren't they? Remen again. Slips a good ball through. 3 or 4 in the penalty area. Herkens down quickly again, and all of a sudden the Dutch goalkeeper getting much busier. But this is the flip side, isn't it? Norway having pushed players forward, all of a sudden a caught short. Normally that defence so well marshalled is left exposed. Konadu, oh, hits the post. A real... Twice they forced Herkens into saves, but Konadu at the other end, hitting the frame of the goal. Really is opening up though. Norway taking their turn again here, and it's hit straight at Herkens. And at the second attempt, as it comes back to him off Janssen. From the Vane's team. And this is how close they were to getting themselves in front. Break back the way of Smit, yet it did, little fortunately perhaps, but it sits up for the shot for Lond. And he's denied by Sortren, who makes the save. Javaro keeps the pressure on though. Keeps the ball in play. Vakaya to Smit. And still, oh brilliant, this time he scores! Smit. And the Dutch make the breakthrough. It needed a really stylish finish to do so. We've seen enough at either end in the last few minutes, though, to know this is far from finished, but it certainly has the feeling of such a significant moment. In a game as closely contested as this one has been. Lovely goal it was as well. Not the only one. Kept low, but it was always travelling wide. Twice they hit the frame of the goal before going in front. The Netherlands, and here they come again. An easy run from Ufkeer. Block at the end of it at some cost, maybe. Defeat that they suffered their only loss in their last 9 under-19 internationals, maybe until today. Here is Dijkstede. Forward towards Konadu, if he can reach it, it was touched into his path and then turned into the net. Konadu does get his goal, and that might just do it for the Dutch, who double their lead. 2-0 for the Netherlands against Norway. Owed much to Panafleck, who turned it back towards him. And Konadu was in the right spot to do the rest. From right in front of goal. He wasn't going to spurn that opportunity. And this has been some start to their tournament. 3-0 winners, again, hence the free kick. Launched long here by Oren for Norway. Here's Granas, picking it up in a useful position, and he one thought on his mind as he surges forward, but it was just nicked away from him by... They do now. And halfway through stoppage time, they may be in for another one. Panafleck. Lond gets it back from Konadu without quite being able to escape the attentions of the Norwegian defence, who've made hard work of getting it clear, though. Lond again. Smit, who started the scoring, goes across to take the corner. Wants to do so short, gets it back again here. Panafleck. And that was always rising.